If you've watched this channel for more than 5 seconds, you will know that I am a huge fan of Frontier's Planet Coaster. I have sunk about 500 hours into the original PC release, and last year Frontier announced they were bringing their seminal park sim to consoles. After huge success with Jurassic World Evolution releasing on PC and consoles back in 2018, the market for a full-fledged park simulation game on PlayStation and Xbox was open. Come late 2019, Frontier announced Planet Coaster Console Edition, an almost direct port of the original PC game to PS4, Xbox One, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. I have had the absolute pleasure, nay, honour, to play Planet Coaster Console Edition for about 90 minutes, and as someone who absolutely adores the PC release, I was really excited to see how well they would transition building your very own theme park from a mouse and keyboard to a controller. So, here are my thoughts. Make no mistake, this is no watered-down park sim on a console. Jurassic World Evolution was a fantastic place for budding players to get to grips with the genre, as it was rather simple, but Planet Coaster Console Edition is the real deal. Whilst pre-made blueprints for coasters and scenery are pushed to the forefront, the ability to create an attraction entirely piece by piece is just as feasible as it is in the PC version. One huge flaw, though, of the original PC release of Planet Coaster is the severe lack of tutorial. When there's a Steam sale, for example, and the barrier to entry is extremely low, new players do get very out of their depth very quickly. Taking a leaf out of Planet Zoo's book, Planet Coaster Console Edition features a thorough, fully voice-acted tutorial level, which not only gives new players a taste of how the game works, from building attractions to managing finances, but it also gives you all the info you need on how to actually use the controls. I played the entire tutorial during my time with the game, and even as someone who's a Planet Coaster veteran, it was really useful to get my head into this adaptation of the game. The spoken dialogue delivered by new characters in the Planco universe is straightforward, informative, and also rather funny. Hearing a park manager bash heads with a financial director, all while a park enthusiast scoots in to help you place food and drink stalls, makes for a brilliantly engaging time. I just hope the PC edition gets this tutorial level when the console edition launches, and actually, even controller support. Jurassic World Evolution had controller support on PC, why not Planco too? Speaking of controllers, Frontier managed to nail their use as an input in Jurassic World Evolution, and though it is a much more complex title, Planet Coaster Console Edition's controls are equally as intuitive and easy to learn, yet still gives you an incredible amount of control over your building. From bins and benches to scenery pieces, grid-based building and roller coasters, the whole process feels almost effortless. It may be quite fiddly for you once you first get your hands on it. I mean, it is a new game and a park sim after all, but every control decision makes sense. It's incredible how what appears to be an incredibly complex toolbar is actually completely traversable with only 1 or 2 button presses. A crosshair is used for pointing, similar to what was used in Jurassic World Evolution, and it connects your hands to the park as precisely as a mouse would. The use of a radial menu for quick switching between the main tools makes for much easier control over what you're doing, whether it's smoothing out a section of track or switching off angle snapping when building paths. Moving around in a 3D space while navigating 2D menus might sound like a chore, but the thumbsticks and the D-pad are used for these specific things, respectively. While you turn a section of track with the thumbstick and bank it by holding X and a trigger button, you can switch off track supports by simply using the D-pad and the A button. Now, it sounds really complex when I explain it like that, but when you've got your hands on it, it is incredibly intuitive and it's really quite simple to get your head around. If you're like me and you want to spend 30 hours building one attraction, Planco Console Edition still has you covered. All of the grid-based scenery items are present, and even the advanced move tool is available if you wish to be obsessively precise with your building habits. I know I am. After I finished the tutorial level, I jumped straight into sandbox mode to give building my own custom coaster a try, and after an hour of playtime already, building a B&M dive coaster was an absolute breeze. Using the thumbsticks and triggers to turn and bank the track while using the shoulder buttons and the D-pad to navigate through the side menu to change the track type and add prefabricated elements such as loops felt entirely natural. In fact, I felt like I built that coaster quicker with a controller than I normally would with a keyboard and mouse. That's how good the controls are. All of your post-build customization options are present, such as control over block sections, color schemes, and naming your coasters. Building a station platform on the grid system is more finicky with a controller, but it's still entirely doable. My time with Planet Coaster Console Edition has exceeded my already high expectations for this game. As someone who is fascinated to see how well they can translate keyboard and mouse to controller, it's left me really pleasantly surprised. To those who have been clamoring for this title to release on consoles for nearly 4 years now, you are in luck. This is the full Planet Coaster experience and then some. Kicking back and building an incredible theme park from the comfort of your own sofa is something you should really get excited for this holiday season. And those were my thoughts on Planet Coaster Console Edition. Are you excited for this game? Let me know in the comment section down below. As someone, as said, who's already played hundreds of hours on PC, I'm really excited to get this for my PS5 in November. Seriously, give this game a shot. And thank you so much to Frontier for letting me get some early hands-on time with this game. You guys know how much I love you, and I love you even more now, so thank you. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Rich. You can follow me on Twitter at PickupChangeToe and on Twitch at RichIsLive. I stream a lot of Planet Coaster, by the way. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the park. I'll see you soon.